So in your pre-meditation, before I actually started your reading, I came up with what came out of the deck of the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck was the Blue Moon, the Unexpected, card number 43. And this is telling me that something unexpected is coming to you. It is, for most of you, going to be a blessing. It's going to be a rare occurrence. I'm getting very distinctly, this could be a visit from somebody that you absolutely adore. You love them. You wish you could spend more time with them. So a family member who lives at a distance, a friend that lives far away, or somebody that may be housebound, and either you or they are housebound and can get to see each other. So there's a very rare occurrence here where something unexpected is going to happen. I do feel like for most of you, it's going to be a visit with somebody that you adore, that you are not able to spend that much time with. Now, if that is not the message for you, something else fortunate is coming your way. Something completely out of your radar. It's nowhere to be seen. You're not thinking it. You're not feeling it. Something completely unexpected is coming your way. It is still a blessing. It is a beautiful blessing. And it may lead you to further your own abundance. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and get into your tarot message here. Well, I've just rolled the Zodiac die, and the signs that you have rolled on this dice are Gemini facing us. You still have the same signs as yesterday. You have Aries to the left, you have Taurus up above, and you have Pisces to the right. So things are shifting a little bit. Right now, there may be some sort of confusion here as to which way to go. Follow your dreams or take the road that appears to be untread. That's interesting. You are wanting stability here, though. So that could be what the challenge is here. Your dreams, you're pretty sure you can manage those. You can bring that to fruition, manifestation. With the Pisces energy, there's a little bit more daydreaming, more fantasy, but you really feel like you can bring that about. With the Aries energy, I'm feeling you're ready to explore. You're ready to try new things. Maybe you're not as certain about that path, even though you'd like it to be more stable. It may not feel that way. Okay, so that's just kind of the energy you might be playing around with. Let's find a really good deck of cards here to do your tarot reading with. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we've got coming out here for you today. I hope all of you, my lovely, lovely Libras, cross-watchers, and channel fans, are happy, healthy, and having some fun. You know what I say, life is an adventure, so get out there and make it what you want it to be. There's always going to be twists and turns. That's what makes life exciting. But how we respond to those twists and turns and what we go after before things happen to us is all part of the game and the excitement. And yes, life is a game. There's rules to follow, okay? And you can make it a fun game or you can make it a challenging game that you don't like to play. It's always your choice. I choose to make it one that's fun and exciting and rewarding. What do you choose? Drop me a comment. Let me know. How do you see life? Do you see life as a game with rules and rules that are meant to be bent, strictly adhered to? You know, let me know. What do you think? Don't go off on too many tangents, though. And you're not trying to change anybody's mind here about their view of life, okay? I'm not trying to change yours. I'm just simply stating how I see it. All right. So look at you go here, my lovelies. You've got the Sun card as your overall energy, the heart of your situation, clarity, truth, fun, excitement. This epitomizes exactly what you're going through here, of wanting to explore as like a childlike person with awe and wonder for the world, and you don't know where the next road's going to lead. And then you also have that wanting that security, the companionship, okay, well, this is a little bit more comfortable for me. I know if I do X, Y, and Z that I'll get to A again. Okay, I'll get to where I need to be, where I want to be. So this is beautiful. There are people around you who do see you, recognize you, love you, and want to see you succeed, I just heard. There are some people around you that you can absolutely trust. If there was anybody who wasn't treating you right, or you really weren't certain about, they're going to be disappearing from your life. If they haven't already, they're going to kind of just fade into the background like a bad memory. You may not even, as you all of a sudden, like 6 months down the road, you're going to be like, oh, where did so-and-so go? I haven't seen so-and-so in a long time. All right, whatever that means. Let's go ahead and see what the challenges or obstacles might be to your situation here. We got the dragon here. He or she. One day I see a he, one day I see a she. Today it's a he. Definitely keeping an eye out. Not standing any BS today. This one's not taking anything. Yeah. Good mood. Not aggressive. Just sitting back, watching things develop. All right. So I feel like you have some sort of guardian angel. Somebody around you who's watching out for you, protecting you. This is Stella. Stella's always a girl. I haven't named this one. Drop me some names. What do you think we should call this dragon? Keep in mind a universal name, a bisexual name. Did that come out right? A name that would fit for both sexes. That is not how I meant for that to come out. So like, I don't even know now. What's a girl and guy name? Jessie. It could be either a guy or a girl. So throw me some names that would fit both ways, and we'll see if I pick one. Maybe we'll do a poll on that. If you don't see a poll, just go ahead and drop me some ideas. All right, let's see what your challenge here is. What have we got here? You've got the King of Pentacles. So something that might be standing in your way could be a boss, could be money, somebody holding the money, needing a loan. I'm also getting there may be a need for a place, like the right location. And I'm getting like, again, if you get a phone call from somebody you haven't seen in a while, trying to figure out the right place to meet. If you're trying to open a business, you need the right location at the right price. All right, so it's about, there's definitely a person here for some of you. It could be an actual person that you work with, like a boss, but it could also be a banker, an institution that handles money, or other things concerning financial stability. All right, let's move on. Let's see what's on your mind here. I just heard like a winery might be the right place. All right. And then I heard somebody saying, please quit whining. Don't be so whiny. All right. That may be your friend. All right. 6 of Cups here. You're definitely thinking about the past, about something that you want to enjoy here, where you came from, where you're going. You're thinking about all the really good memories, and some of you are going way back to, like 3-4 years old here. So this could definitely be a childhood friend, a relative that you have not seen in a very long time. This could also be a place, like your homestead, where you grew up. But this also is telling me, I'm hearing, that this could be a desire that you had when you were a child, something that excited you. This may be coming back and dropping into your lap as an opportunity. Okay, see those of you who I said at the very beginning, if it's not about somebody coming back to you to visit with you, or you going to see somebody you haven't seen in a while, that this message is about something drop out of the blue. It's not on your radar. It's not something you're thinking about, but it is, because you're thinking about the past here. Okay, and you're dredging up these memories. And what happens? What happens when we get an idea and all of a sudden we desire that thing, and we put nothing in our way from keeping us from getting it? So you're daydreaming, the Pisces energy there, but you're ready to explore, and you're ready for it to just happen. Oh, it felt so good. I was always so excited about. And then all of a sudden, here Spirit is, here the universe is working and just going to drop it right in your lap as an idea, as an opportunity. Oh, this is awesome. I absolutely love this. All right, so the unexpected is coming to all of you in a couple of different forms here. Look at this. This feels right. Your foundation, okay? The foundation of this very reading, of this energy of what's happening here, is justice. So finding the true balance. If life feels good, it feels fair, it feels just. Your relationships feel right. This is all about feeling, okay, with this justice card. It's about the feeling of peace and happiness and understanding, and something is coming back into balance here too. I'm hearing if somebody had money taken from them or not given to you, even though it was yours, deserved, this may be coming back to you. All right, so what I'm getting here is this is kind of pretty specific, so just bear with me. It may or may not be for you. If you went to court over something that involved a settlement, okay, so either money or property or something else, legal rights to something, and you did not win in court, even though it was clear that this belonged to you, that you should be getting this, that the law is on your side in this, for some reason, something wonky happened. I'm not going to get into the wonkiness because that could be a million things. But you may be getting a notification here, the unexpected. It drops in out of absolutely nowhere saying, we need you to come back to court. We need to see you. We need to get some documentation for you. There's more information we need from you, something. And it's going to bring about you receiving what you were supposed to get. All right, so I'm also getting a message here of you were working for a company and you never received your last 2 weeks of pay. And you've, at this point, literally, you have chalked up that money. Okay, you have not been thinking about it, but for some reason you were possibly thinking about somebody at that job or about how good it felt. And then all of a sudden it popped in your head, hey, it would be beautiful if I could get that money that I was owed. And that's it. It popped out of your head again. You're not focused on this. It's more like the feeling comes to you and you sit with it. And because you let it go, you don't sit there and worry about it. You don't sit there and say, oh, those people who ripped me off. No, you stop thinking about it. Oh, it would have been great to get that money. I could really use that money right now. And you moved on, okay? It's going to come to you. Whatever it was, I do feel and hear from Spirit. something unexpected is coming to you, and it makes things balanced and right. All right, let's see what the immediate future is here. This is an awesome message for you guys. I hope you're claiming this one. If you are, go ahead, tickle tap, boop, or zap that like button. Claim it in the comments. Put your hands up if you don't want to say anything else. And that's fine not to say anything else. I appreciate all of your comments. All of you who do click on that like button. So because that like button tells YouTube that you want more messages like what you're hearing. All right, let's go ahead and see what the immediate future is here. Look for, I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and see what the immediate future is here. Four of Swords, peace, serenity, absolution is coming through here. So being absolved of something even. Possibly if there was a court case or some legal matter or something that just needed to be made right. This could also, there's somebody's confirmation. I'm telling you, this phone only goes off 3 times the whole day. And 2 of them are while your reading is happening. And it's never the same thing. All right, so I take those little chimes as confirmation for whatever was just said. If it was resonating with you, there's your confirmation. I was about to say that this also feels like a vacation, time away, putting down anything that may have been challenging, anything that you may have been working on, learning, studying, focused on. You're putting it aside. You're letting it go for a little while so you can go and have some fun. Yeah, and it does feel like work. Okay, so there's a couple of things here. I'm feeling like some of you are going to put work aside. Okay, you're going to take a day off from work. You may take a day off from the gym. You might also take a day off from your normal daily routine in general. So you may go away for a day, up to 4 days. But there's relaxation, there's peace, there's calm, there's putting things aside that don't need your attention right now, okay? I like that. Now there is... It's funny because she's holding some sticks in her hand. They look like willow sticks. And willow tree branches are used for 2 things. Building wands, which is what the message was that came through first. So I feel like there's an energy of wanting to work with others to create something magical, something beneficial, something that will be like a tool that can be used to create. Okay, I don't know how that fits your message. I think you do. Somebody out there is definitely resonating with that. And I'm getting like a piece of equipment, but don't take it that literally for most of you. The other thing that willow branches are used for are twitches. All right, now I'm getting a couple of messages here. A twitch can be used as an aggressive tool against a person, like to twitch them, to lash them, to strike them with a branch. These don't look long enough for that. So I'm not getting that from this particular message here. The other is to twitch, like to be so excited that you can't sit still. Okay, so there's some twitchiness here. Like I'm ready to get going, but I can't. I have to wait. I'm so excited. Okay, the kid at Christmas time. All right, or the Easter time, the Easter egg hunt. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and see what the past influences were that affected this situation. Because we definitely have a touch of the past coming back around. Or something new. It does feel like the past unexpectedly shows up, dropped in your lap, like a phone call, money coming to you, whatever it is. It's definitely unexpected, but it comes across as a very good blessing. All right, so your past, look at this. I kept thinking the 6 of Swords when I was looking at the 4 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Something was let go in the past. It moved on. It moved to new places, went in a different direction. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting the message that this is about a person that you haven't seen in a long time, or your money went somewhere that it wasn't supposed to go. You know, this this is the first time I've ever had the Six of Swords come across as the road less traveled, an unexpected detour. An unexpected detour. So kind of like your money should have come to you that day in court. But for some reason, it went on this weird, unexpected detour. So the unexpected thing comes back to you unexpectedly because you dealt with it. You thought it was over and done with. So something went in a direction away from where it was supposed to be, okay? Or at least away from you. It wasn't, again, even if it was a court case, you couldn't figure out why this happened the way it did, but you surrendered to it. You were like, you know what, the court's decided, there's not much I can do. You could still be in limbo here as far as, well, I'm not giving up on this. I'm going to keep doing what I can. But, you know, you're talking needing a court date and you can't get one for 6 years. Okay, weirdness. So you're kind of surrendering to what is happening here, or what has happened, or what will be. No, this has happened in the past. You surrendered to that. You moved on. And now it's like divine intervention is bringing this back around at just the right time for you. All right, let's go ahead and see how you see yourself handling this situation. How do you deal with this? Sorry, there was like 5 cards there about to fall off the bottom of the deck. Let's take a look at how you feel you're going to deal with this. Queen of Wands, comfortably, courageously, charismatically. You're just going to sit back and be like, yep, that's exactly how this is supposed to happen. It's mine. You know what? The Queen of Wands trusts the process. She understands the process. So she doesn't stress over those things. She knows how things work. Okay, her cat is her familiar. It's right in her lap. That cat is sitting comfortably there. There's no stress. There's no worry. There's no fear. I'm actually hearing a cat purring right now in absolute contentment. And that's the energy you will be feeling here. Like, this is exactly what I'm meant to do. This is exactly how it was supposed to come to me. This is exactly. Beautiful energy here. Full of confidence, but no need to do anything. Like, you don't need to run around telling everybody how this turned out. You're just sitting there in self-satisfaction. The energy coming off this Queen of Wands is the same energy as the 9 of Cups, blended with this Queen of Wands energy. Confidence, protection, divine protection keeps coming through here. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's happening in your environment around you. How are things going? Ten of Swords. Anything that needs to be put to rest is going to be put to rest. There is about to be a new day dawning. This is like a day of reckoning. Even though it's not the Judgment card, it's the Ten of Swords. This feels like any questions that were unanswered, they're done. Anything that was not right, it's over. It's like 10s are tying up the loose ends. 9s are about letting go. 10s are about finalizing, signing the documents before this thing becomes yours, okay? So this is like the step right before ownership, right before you're handed that check, right before you actually lay eyes on the person that you're wanting to see. So it's about arranging travel. It's about signing documents. It's about anything that needs to be done in order for this unexpected blessing to actually materialize fully, completely, and utterly in your possession. All right, so that's good. I'm also hearing there's karma with this. Like, if somebody intentionally filed incorrect documents here with the court, that was found out, okay? And it's not only being made right on your behalf, somebody else is being dealt with. So if you know that somebody lied in court, did something wrong, whatever, I don't think you knew this. I don't think any of that was apparent. I think if this was a court or legal matter or whatever, you were like, well, I left it up to justice to take care of it, and it didn't play out in my favor, even though it should have. There's not much I can do about it. If this was done intentionally, and I, sometimes people file papers incorrectly. They write the wrong word. They say the wrong word. I'm sure that I say the wrong word quite a bit of time, and I appreciate you guys not drawing that out when I do use the wrong word, or drawing my attention or everybody else's attention to it. There's no need to do that. Our brains just work so fast. Sometimes mistakes are made. However, if this was done intentionally, like say, I'm not going to go there. They're going to get their karma, okay? Because I'm feeling that, like a day of reckoning here. It's like, so even for you, once you claim this, once this becomes yours, once it manifests in front of you, that other entity is dealt with. So you don't even need to see it. You don't even need to worry about karma. Karma is taken care of by your higher power. Yeah, when you focus on somebody else getting their karma, you're actually focusing on revenge, not karma. Keep that in mind. All right, so behind the scenes, Ace of Cups, a new beginning, healthy, everything's flushed out, everything's washed away, rinsed out. I'm hearing that commercial. I'm going to wash that gray right out of my hair. It was a hair dye commercial years and years ago. Pretty sure it was in South Pacific, the musical too. But it's like that energy. You're washing it away. You're cleansing yourself of it. Anything that was holding you back from feeling ultimate happiness and peace and clarity and understanding, this sun energy here, all is being rectified, cleansed, released, healed. And see, these are lotuses here. And these flowers, these lily pads and lotuses, they start life under the water, on the bottom of the lake, the bottom of the pond. So this is telling me this is something that has been buried for a long time, because it takes time for those flowers to grow, or these plants to grow stems and reach the surface before they can become a lily pad or a flower. So this is definitely something that you have not dealt with in a very long time. Now, a very long time is subjective to each of us. So it could be 6 months for some of you. It could be 6 years. It could be 60 years. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have as your final outcome here. What's the most likely outcome to this message? I'm also hearing this may be advice. All right, let's see what we get here. This could very well be advice from Spirit. Yeah, the Hanged Man here, and then you've got the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. All right, yeah, something's definitely ending here, closing out a cycle for good. A rebirth happens. that brings something bigger and better. Oh my gosh, you've got the Hierophant and the Empress together. All right, so what I'm hearing with this Hanged Man energy here, whatever this is, it's yours for a long time. Okay? It's not going anywhere until you choose to let it go. Okay? This is a gift, a blessing, a boon from the divine. So this person, you getting to see this person that you haven't seen, they may be moving back home. They may be moving into your house. You may be moving closer to them. If this is about a court case here, this is yours. No one's taking this away from you. You get to decide, and you will take your time to decide what you're going to do for moving forward. All right, I'd like a couple more cards here, please, for the outcome. Can you clarify this Hanged Man energy? I am hearing some of you may sacrifice something here. It's sacrifice to keep the peace, but it's not a big sacrifice. It's a chosen sacrifice. Oh, you know what I'm hearing? Tithing. Tithing. So it's a sacrifice that you're willing to pay because of the blessing you received. Not because of the blessing you received, but because you feel like you don't owe it. I don't know how to explain this. Two of Wands. It's your choice. It's your choice to do this. And you're not doing it out of an obligation. You're doing it in honor of, is what I'm hearing. But I am getting the sense of tithing too. Like, yes, you should. I should tithe 10% of my income for the benefit of the universe, of mankind, of whatever. I'm getting this directly out of my past experiences with organized religions. But that's exactly what's coming through here. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. 9 of Swords. And the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so anything that you've kind of been worried about, languishing on about, you know what I'm getting is this 9 of Swords is not you. This is somebody else. This is somebody else that you want to help. It's your decision whether you help them or not. You can afford to do this, whether it's financial, emotional, or any other way. You are capable of doing this to help somebody else out. And I do feel like that's what you're doing, is like you're giving a helping hand here to someone else because you've come to this beautiful blessing. All right, so I heard this a little bit ago, where you may be moving closer to somebody, or they may be moving closer to you, or they may be moving into your house, or you may be moving into theirs. There is that element of sacrificing your time possibly to care for that person. They may be injured, okay, and need somebody to stay with them, nurse them, care for them. They may be at a point now where they cannot mentally handle being in a nursing home, and you invite them to stay in your home. Now, that could be a family member, a parent, a friend, but there's something here. It could even be a coworker. But it is not the person who kept anything from you, okay? Definitely could be the unexpected person you're reconnecting with. I am getting something here about work. And it's really weird. I almost don't want to say it. But for some reason, it is part of the message. If you've got a work situation here where there's an opportunity for you to do something that will benefit you, but somebody else around you needs it worse than you do, this other blessing actually makes it easier for you to let that person have this blessing. Not what you're getting. Whatever it is that there's between you and them. I hope that makes sense. So say there's a project opened up at work, and you were offered the to take lead of it, but so is this other person, and they're still trying to decide, and maybe they're leaving it up to you and the other person to decide who's going to lead it. And that's how I kind of feel. It doesn't feel like it's being forced on anybody, but you don't need whatever benefit would come from this. Like, I feel like there would be a bonus for completing this project successfully within a certain time length or something like that. You may just allow the other person to be the leader on this so that they can get the ultimate benefit. You're still going to benefit from it. But that has nothing to do with this, okay? Other than because you're receiving this unexpected thing, which is a blessing, you're able to tithe or bless somebody else. Okay, we're going to leave that there. That's the end of that. Let's go ahead and get you an angel whisper. This is a beautiful message here. I hope it's yours, because this is beautiful. Let me know, is this your message? Are you excited about this coming to you? Do you have any person in your life that maybe you are hoping to hear from, wanting to reconnect with? Drop a note in the comments. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Oh my gosh, look, it's 1313. You just got this the other day. All right, so it says starting fresh. So it's not like something brand new is coming to you. It's different. You're starting over. You're starting fresh. All right, step out of your comfort zone, because you are about to create something meaningful. All of your skills, your talents will bring you good fortunes and profits, blessings. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Okay, so that part comes here. Trust in your decisions comes over here, where that Two of Wands is as to what you should do next. Whether you should bless that person, whether you should allow them. That's up to you to do, but it's there. All right, let's go ahead and get a Sacred Forest Oracle message here. I will roll the letter dice at the end. We'll get you a spirit animal. Okay, somebody asked for that. I heard that. All right, let's see what we're just going to... Raven Spirit, the truth. Card number 32. There's a shift. I'm hearing a shift in perspective, in understanding. Clarity comes in because of some sort of shift. We have the Raven Spirit. Ravens are messengers. Okay, they're messengers from Odin in particular. So if you are Norse or you have any followings in that, that is for you. Let's see what Raven Spirit, card number 32. And I opened up to the one just past it. Reflecting pool, stillness. So there's something about, I'm actually looking into water. Either you're scrying, S-C-R-Y-I-N-G, scrying, or meditating, or maybe just daydreaming, looking into water, like you're at the water's edge. Some of you are looking into a mirror. All right, stark honesty is called for at this time in your life. It was believed in Greek times that ravens carried messages from the gods, well, from a lot of different places, or different time periods and cultures. And because of their acute vision, they were thought to be the bringers of truth. The soul loves the truth. What is your truth regarding your life? Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others, and step away from those who are cagey and duplicitous. The hardest thing about living your truth is knowing exactly what that is. However, there is a place within you that always knows what is real and what isn't. Okay, and that's what happens right here when you're kind of reminiscing. Your soul is recalling the truth of your good feelings, your good emotions, what's important in life. Okay, release any situations and people with whom you find yourself less than honest with because you're afraid of being judged or not accepted by them. If you have to change who you are in any way, okay, for another person, keep that person at an arm's length, okay? You don't need that type of person in your life. You should be able to be yourself and accepted for who you are. All right. It can take time to discover what is true for you, but once you know, you know, and you let go of anything in your life that just doesn't, it's not real, it's not authentic. It's easy to let those things go. Miracles follow when you take time to be genuine. The raven is also considered to be the totem and protector of the queen of the fairies. All right, so it says here, the spirit of the raven says, the soul loves the truth. So take time, find your truth, meditate. Then be sure to speak your truth, live your truth. Be courageous in your journey. Follow your inner guidance, trust your intuition, and let go of what is not authentic and real and honest and sincere in your life. And then you can also be a shining example of truth for others. That's beautiful. All right, so the truth is coming. I think there's something here too about just being straight up honest with yourself about what you want. And when you're clear to yourself about what you want, who you are, it can come to you. It can manifest immediately. And that's why things happen unexpectedly. All right, let's get you a spirit animal card here. We're going to get one of each, I just heard. This was supposed to be your short daily message. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what, look at this. Look at this. You got 2 cards with a raven's spirit. This one here, the spirit animal says, Raven, the shaman, okay? You are the creator and the magician of your own reality, of your own life. You can manifest these things. So use your gifts, your talents, your intuition for your highest good. There is power in your wisdom. There's even more in your words, okay? Words are extremely powerful. So connect with the elemental spirits around you, and that way you can glide through the void and tap into the messages that you need to hear. You'll have full clarity and understanding and manifestation powers like you would not believe. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. Absolutely love that. Wow, that was super powerful there to get the double raven. Are you going to get another one here? Oh my goodness. Woo. Let's see. Let's see what we get here. If you happen to be interested in donating to the channel, you can look in the description box below. All donations are gratefully appreciated. Never expected. Okay, you can do super thanks. You can make a buy me a coffee payment or whatever you want to do. You can join the channel too as a member, not a subscriber, but a member. I think YouTube's changing this up too. But look for the join button if it's still there. If not, it may be membership or subscribe plus. But anyways, for $2.99 a month, you get early release of whatever messages I can get out to you ahead of everyone else, okay? So it's a nice little feature if you live elsewhere or it's a long video and you want to catch it before, like your weekly reading comes out on Mondays because I don't post on Saturday and Sundays anymore. So that's a great way to get it a day ahead of time because I usually do that first thing on Sunday morning. All right, let's go ahead and see what comes out here for you. You've got Whale, Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery. Card number 65, which is an 11. All right. That is your number in the tarot deck, my loves. You've got porcupine there, and you've got pigs there. So something between the power of 3. The power of 3 just came through. All right. Let's see what we have here. Trust the Great Mystery. And I opened up to the page before this card. So there's something in here. Okay. So here's something that hurt you in the past. And now you've got Trust the Great Mystery. It says here under your protection message, certainty is not offered to you at this time. You are being asked to trust. The truth is there. Trust, okay? The process. Trust the process of co-creation. Well, Spirit wants to remind you that your primary reality is not that of the material world. Oh, this is what just came out. But that of the realm of spirit, of manifestation, of the meaningful things in life. Your relationships, your memories, your emotions, your connections. All right, so it's not of the material world, but from that of the realm of spirit, from which the essence of your very dreams and desires take shape. Okay, this is where they start to take shape before they actually come to you. You must trust absolutely that what will come will be for the highest good, yours and everyone else's involved. Stay in your present moment awareness and allow the hidden realms to hold your intentions safely until it is time for them to manifest in the realm of form. Let go, for you will not be left behind. Some things take a little longer than others to materialize. Now, I said materialize, but it's in the book, it actually said arrive. So somebody may be coming to you. The other thing, too, was remember I said this is what you're kind of daydreaming about, reminiscing about. And when you're just in that energy of appreciating what has come before you, it makes it clear to the universe that that is something you enjoyed. And the universe is going to bring you more of that. And that may be how you get to spend time with this person or whatever happens here for you, okay? This is beautiful. Love, love, love this. I'm being called to get this deck out here. All right. Let's see what we have. I will roll the dice, letter dice. Oh, we're going to get you a yes or no answer too. Sorry, it's turning into a long video. It was supposed to be less than 20 minutes. All right, what have we got? The mountains. Okay, I'm hearing mom. So definitely could be a mother coming to live with you. You're coming to live with them. You may be the mother. Montessori. Monastery. Interesting, because of the religious connotations there. They keep popping up, okay? But any obstacle that may have been in your way, you're overcoming it. There's like a light shining on your situation that brings absolute clarity and ability to conquer. All right, let's see what else we have. I'm getting Montana from that too. Wyoming, Montana. I'm hearing big skies. And look, we've got the sunflowers of loyalty. You've got those in the Queen of Wands right there. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Liliana, Helena, Henrietta, Titus. All right, those are just names that are coming to me. If they make sense to you, it may be confirmation for you. These may be people that you're dealing with. All right, let's get you a yes or no answer. We're getting one yes or no answer today. So let's see what that is. Your answer is yes, and there's a message here that says, Get ready for a series of amazing events. Okay, this says coincidences, but we all know there's no such thing as a coincidence. Things happen because of the energy that precedes them. They come out of nowhere, these events. The unexpected. But the result is what makes your life so sensationally rich and rare. And this is the blue moon card here. This, I'm telling you, look at the confirmation here. Your special vibrations, your energy, your intentions that you're setting, maybe without even realizing, attracts these special events. It's how it always has worked, okay? It has always worked that way, but here, nothing is standing in your way because you're not consciously trying to bring it to you. Interesting energy there. All right, we need the letter dice. All right, let's see what comes out here today. Richard, Renee, Rosalie, Rosalind, Felix, Emily, Talia, Tamale, Tamara, Tucker, Lucky, Lee, L-E-E or L-E-I-G-H, Leary, Sarah, Samuel, Sammy, Sharday, South Carolina, Kansas City, Carrie, Yuri, Yeti, Tiffany, Fred, Fennec, like the fox, Deck, Dante, Tunisia. I'm getting T-E. T-E, that's all I'm getting. Stuart, Ernie, Irma, Rosie, Isabel, Billy, BJ, Hannah, Ahi, Chai, Chad, China, Hayden, Gordon, Glenn, Lou, Doreen, Donna, Dogan, Logan, Morgan, Show, S-H-O, Show, Bethany, Clarissa, Brad, Darby, Uncle Darby, I hear you. Fester, Chester, Clagan, Tobago, Horace, Barry, Priyana, Minnie, Mona, Sean, I'm getting that monastery again. I heard Montserrat, Sierra, Cowell, Naomi. These are all like new names. Danica, Ray, R-H-E-A, Rhea, Ray. I think that's Ray. It could be Rhea. Rebecca, Riley, Raven. Ooh, third time's the charm. Clive, Clancy, Casey, haven't heard that in a long time. Basong. All right, that's, and Hesse, 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 Helene, Eleanor, Elgin, Devin. All right, that's what I've got. Pat. All right, I love you guys to pieces. I hope you've enjoyed the message. You know what to do, please. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Consider making a donation to the channel. Until our energy crosses again, I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness.